Shut up and sit down.
So every single day, you eat 3 meals of the day. And the reason you do that is because you can't just have one huge buffet session once a week to nourish your body for the whole week. It's the same thing with communication. We do the daily huddle because we need to make sure that we're having constant and repetitive talking to each other every single day to stay on the same page. The daily huddle is an informal meeting that happens every single day with the office staff downstairs. And the reason we do this meeting is because we want to sort of get people on the same page and make sure that no problems, no drama, no anything bad is getting sort of swept under the rug and hidden away from things. We want to make sure that, hey, if there's an issue, if something's in your way, if there's an obstacle, right now at 1:07 p.m. is the time that we can address this in the daily huddle. So, very first rule is that we pick a very odd time. I'm going to try to do this 1:07 p.m. every single day. Will I change it? Probably, but that's the time I set right now. And an odd time is important because it makes it a little bit unstructured. And this is an informal meeting. We have a bit of an agenda, but this is just sort of a casual time for us to get together and chat a bit. And 1:07 p.m., you won't forget that. There's so many things that are scheduled at noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 1:30, but at 1:07, it is sharp. We start exactly when that clock hits the 7th digit. So we start off the meeting by talking about good news. And this isn't just business good news. This is personal good news. I want to know, hey, today, what is something amazing that you can tell me about that's been happening to you? So on a personal level, maybe you'll say, hey, I'm just excited that I made it to the gym this morning, or I'm super pumped because my grandparents are coming over for dinner. I haven't seen them in forever. Or it could be a business success. I just booked one of the largest clients I ever had before. They got, a Great Dane with mosquito control and vegetation, and it was an awesome. I'm really looking forward to helping them get a beautiful lawn. Just a little bit of a win. What's a win that you're experiencing today on a personal or a business level? The second thing that we're going to talk about, we go over the room, and everyone has to talk in these meetings, by the way. No one can get by not saying anything, and you must be specific. So you can't just say, oh, I'm in a meeting today. No, I need to know with who, what's the goal of that meeting, where's it going to be. I need to know specifics to keep the meeting interesting and flowing. That second thing that we cover in this daily huddle is what's on your plate for the rest of the day. What are you doing for the rest of this afternoon? The afternoon can get a little bit sluggish. Usually we start at 9 right now and we go until noon. The mornings are pretty good. We're all rested, we're good to go. But once we finish our lunch, the afternoons, like many people, we can get a bit sluggish. So we do this meeting to sort of get people back on track, get a bit of adrenaline in our veins, and keep things popping again. The third thing we jump into are the KPIs of the day. So that stands for Key Performance Indicators. Those are the numbers that we've attributed to being objectively successful in the day. So for example, a KPI could be, hey, how many clients have I booked today? How many calls have I made today outbound based on my upsell list? How many customer service emails have we gotten? How many Google reviews have we gotten? We have specific numbers associated with specific people, and people can just we just explain what our numbers are currently for the day, and that helps us know, are we on track or are we off track to hit our daily goals? Because if we can hit our daily goals, we're on track to hit our weekly goals, which makes us on track to hit our monthly goals, and then we're on track to hit our 90-day rock goals that we've established for ourselves. The fourth thing we cover are constraints. Is there anything stopping you in the next 24 hours from hitting your goals? Is there any obstacle that keeps coming your way? What's stopping you from being as productive as you possibly can be? This is a great opportunity to express anything that's troubling you, anything that's sort of stopping you from being productive. Maybe someone's computer, maybe their computer is bugging out and it's really stopping them from being productive. Maybe someone's dealing with a loss in their family and their headspace just isn't in the right place at the moment. This is a great opportunity to put things out into the open, so at least we know what's going on with people in their day-to-day lives, because we're all sort of doing our own thing at the end of the day. So by doing this daily huddle, we get back on the same page with things. Last but not least, we want to end it off on a positive note. We come together, we put our hands in the middle, we pick some random person to say the word of the day. For example, it could be productivity. So we go productivity on 3, 3, 2, 1, productivity. Sounds cheesy. Will people be uncomfortable when I implement this? Of course, but I want it to become a habit, and it's sort of those things that you take for granted that are actually so important. A daily huddle like this is going to really help us stay on the same page, have strong communication, and never let small things slide because there's always an opportunity to express concerns. Super excited to get this going here. Big rule of thumb, if I'm not physically in the office at 1:07 p.m., I must delegate that running the meeting that day to someone in the office, because no matter what, the show must go on, and the daily huddle is a great way to get in tune with your team every single day of the week.